Day 6. San Francisco, here I come.
Nancy?
Rebecca, is that you?
Yes, it's me. Hi, how are you? It's nice to see you after all these years.
Good to see you. My, you certainly look like your mother. Welcome. Welcome to San Francisco.
It's good to be here. It was a long trip.
What exactly happened to your car?
Well, my car broke down in the desert, and I didn't have the time or the money to fix it, so I sold it.
What a shame. That was the car your father bought you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But at least you made it. Now let's go home.
That sounds good.
Now, where are your bags?
They're over there.
Are all those yours? Good grief. I don't know where we'll put them. We'll figure something out.
Do they have baggage carts here?
Yes. I'll watch your luggage. Why don't you go and get a cart?
Okay. I fit all the luggage on the cart, but I can barely see you.
Come this way. I've got the trunk ready.
Wow, this is quite a car.
It's old, but it runs, just like me. Here we are.
Be careful, this is heavy.
I'll help you. You can do this, all right? Okay. There.
It's hard to believe I'm really in San Francisco.
Well, you are. See that building? That's the Transamerica building. Some people like it, but not me. It's too big. How's your father?
He's doing pretty well. His leg bothers him every now and then.
I'm sorry to hear that. And your little brother, how's he doing?
Kevin, he's not so little anymore. He's almost 6 feet tall. And he just graduated from high school.
Is he going to college?
At the moment, he has a job, but I hope he'll consider it.
A college education is so important these days. It's hard to find a decent job without it.
You're telling me.
The house isn't very far from here. I hope you'll feel comfortable there.
I'm sure I will. What a beautiful house.
It's been in the family for generations, and we love it. But it costs a fortune to keep up. I've got these bags. You get those.
I've got my memories, but they're far behind. I'm traveling light. I'm traveling light. I'm traveling light. I'm traveling light.
I'll put those bags down there.
This house is really a jewel. I see why you kept it.
Yes, it's very special to me. Make yourself at home. It's your home now, too. Oh, by the way, there's no smoking and no drugs in the house. And no guests upstairs.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
I didn't think so. Malaku, sorry to disturb you. I'd like you to meet my goddaughter.
Yes, of course, Miss Shaw.
Rebecca Casey, this is Malaku Tedesse.
Rebecca, am I pronouncing your name right? It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. Is it Malaku?
Yes.
Malaku is from Ethiopia. He's a graduate student in business administration. When he gets his degree next year, he'll return home to his wife and 2 children and start a business in Addis Ababa.
That's correct. Addis Ababa.
Oh. Rebecca will be studying at the San Francisco College of Music.
Well, very good. Perhaps you will play or sing for us. What do you think, Miss Shaw?
As long as it's not that loud rock music.
Oh, no, don't worry. All I have is an acoustic guitar.
We'll leave you to studies now.
I hope you enjoy it here. I do. I'll see you at dinner.
Thank you.
This is the living room, my uncle's favorite place. Let me introduce you. Uncle Edward, this is Rebecca Casey, Margaret's daughter. Here, let me help you.
Don't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all, Rebecca. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you, Mr. Shaw.
Please call me Edward. I met your mother once, many years ago. You look like her, if memory serves me.
That's what people tell me. Well, I'm very happy to be here.
We're very glad to have you here. I think I'd better sit down. I'm afraid these visits here are rather tiring. They take the wind out of my sails.
Can I get you anything?
No, I'll be fine. Just let me rest a while.
Are you going to stay for supper?
I wouldn't miss it. Go on now and show her the rest of the house. And I'll see you at supper, Rebecca.
That'll be very nice.
My Uncle Edward lived in the house his whole life, but his physical condition deteriorated too much, and I had to move him to one of those retirement homes for the elderly. It was a very difficult decision for both of us. But at least he comes home once a week. Today's the day.
He's a very distinguished gentleman.
And he was a very good musician, too. He used to play the piano beautifully. But he can't anymore. He's just too frail. Come see the kitchen. And this is the kitchen. Who left this mess? We each buy our own food. We all share the refrigerator. So please put your name on your food. See? Like Malaku does.
Excuse me, does Malako live here?
Oh, yes, he's one of my renters. He is going to go far, that young man. He's always studying. Now, the pots and pans are up here. The glasses are here. The dishes are here. And the utensils are in this drawer. Now, you must be thirsty. Would you like some iced tea?
Yes, I'd love some, please.
This is the house phone. Local calls are free, but don't stay on too long. Of course, we each pay for our own long-distance calls. We keep a list.
I didn't know that you had renters.
I didn't write to you about the renters. Oh, Rebecca, I'm sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I guess I'm not quite used to the idea myself.
It was just kind of a surprise.
Yes, of course. Ever since my uncle moved to the retirement home, the bills have been coming in so quickly. I had to do something. Renting out rooms seemed like a good solution.
I'm sure the rent money helps.
I just couldn't take care of Edward by myself any longer. To bathe him, dress him. And he fell down once when I was out, and he couldn't get up by himself. It was terrible.
I can see it's a big responsibility. The house, your uncle.
What choice do I have? Would you like to see your room?
Yeah.
Oh, please, let me help you with those.
Oh, thank you.
Rebecca, you have enough baggage for an army.
I didn't know what I'd need, so I brought everything.
I'm the same way. Better safe than sorry. Malaku, would you put the suitcases in Rebecca's room, please?
Of course, Miss Shaw.
Thank you.
Malaku lives on the 3rd floor. You and Angela are on the 2nd.
Angela?
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Angela, this is Rebecca Casey from Boston. She'll be living here, too.
Hello.
Oh, terrific! I understand you've had quite an adventure.
Yes,
Is it true you drove all the way across the country by yourself?
I drove almost all the way.
Oh, unbelievable! Well, I'm afraid I have to rush. It's nice to meet you. I'll see you later.
Yes. See you later.
She's studying to be a nurse and working part-time. She's kind of wild. Well, here we are. This is your room. It's a little dusty.
Oh, it'll be fine. It's very charming. Oh, what a nice view. That looks comfortable.
Rebecca, can we talk? This is very difficult for me to say. You know I wanted to let you stay here rent-free.
Yes, I appreciate it.
No, please, listen. This is extremely difficult for me. I'm afraid I'll need to ask you for some rent money to help pay the house expenses. I feel bad about this. I've tried everything. But if I can't pay my bills, I'll have to sell the house.
Oh, that would be terrible.
The cost of the retirement home was unbelievable. Much more than we expected.
I understand.
I wish I could help you a little more. I mean, you are my goddaughter, for heaven's sake.
I understand. I want to pay my share. I want to contribute. How much are you thinking of?
Can you manage $250 a month? Tell me if you can't afford that much.
No, it'll be fine. $250.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
It's good to have you here. Well, why don't you wash up and settle in a bit? Dinner's at 6.
Okay.